What's up, bros and hoes? It's ambuhmassacre here with some Modern Warfare 3 gameplay. It's Capture the Flag on Erosion in the 3v3 playlist. I'm not really sure why they added Capture the Flag out of all of the playlists they could have added. I don't really care for Capture the Flag, but this was a pretty good match, so I wanted to share it with people who would appreciate it. And I wanted to thank all of you for the birthday wishes. I had a blast and I got some awesome stuff. Two in particular, which I'm really still pretty excited about. One of them being Control Freaks. They've actually, I was really hesitant about even putting them on my joysticks just because I didn't know how long it would take me to get used to them or how well I would do at first, but I put them on and it didn't take me long at all, maybe 2 or 3 games, and I started doing really well for some odd reason. I had to turn my sensitivity down because they make your thumbs higher up, so you only have to really tap your joysticks and you go the direction you want to go. But they definitely improved my aim, and I can definitely turn on people a lot faster as well. So if you've been wondering how they are, or you were looking into getting a pair, I definitely recommend getting some. Also, I got some gunner optics, and they are absolutely amazing. They do everything they say they do on the box. Especially for me, I play around 10 to 12 hours or even more than that sometimes a day, and ever since I've had them, I used to get a lot of headaches late at night, and ever since I've had them, I haven't gotten one. And they've prevented my eyes from drying out, they've prevented my eyes from hurting. There's definitely been less strain on my eyes. Everything is more bright and vivid. I can see things a lot easier. So if you were looking into getting a pair of gunner optics, or were just wondering how they were, or if people were lying, no, they're amazing. They do the job. They're definitely worth the money, and I highly recommend going out and getting a pair if you do game for an extensive amount of time a day. So I kind of want to ask you guys this. I've talked about it a lot with my friends, and one of my friends and I actually have a death grip on our controllers. We hold them really tight and press really hard on our joysticks, and the little rubber part that's on them, it's starting, well, half of it's already gone on my right joystick, and then on the left one it's actually starting to come off now. I have this really hard death grip on my controller when I hold it, and I'm not sure why. It's just how it is. And all my other friends are always like, oh man, you're crazy, just let it float in your hands. It's supposed to be just sitting there. You're not supposed to squeeze it to death. And they say the little grip things on their joysticks are still there, and they kind of just let it sit in their hands. And I was wondering what you guys do. Do you guys have this crazy death grip, or do you guys kind of just let it sit in your hands? And I've noticed that the people who hold their controller really tight, their hands tend to sweat a lot more, and I've noticed mine do that. But my friends who kind of just let the controller sit in their hands, their fingers don't really sweat, and for that reason, it's really hard on my hands and fingers anyway, because it makes them start hurting, especially after 6 or 7 hours. So I have to take my hands off the controller. I have to remind myself, we're in the pregame lobby, you can take your hands off now. So I have to flex them and stuff. And I was wondering if any of you guys did this, and if it made your fingers hurt as well, and if your hands sweat, and if you're the rubber part in your joysticks have started breaking, all that stuff. I've been really curious about it, and it finally just came to my mind. So comments down below would definitely be appreciated. I like knowing how people play and how they hold their controllers anyway, so I definitely like to know. Anyways, guys, this is about the end of the match, so I hope you enjoyed it. Like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already, and be sure to check me out on Twitter, guys, and I'll talk to you later. Thanks, bye.